I do not know why the stream said no mic, because that is not true. We are so back. Welcome in, everybody. Great to see you all. I miss you too, Stotsy's GF. Good luck out there. I'll try my best to have a good stream, but it shouldn't be too difficult with Monster Hunter. It's always at least a decently good time with that. Welcome in, Crept. Good to see ya. Great stream earlier, by the way. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. If anybody likes that game and wants to hear some quality vocal work over the game, please go on check that out. He streamed it on YouTube, so it'll be up no matter what. Alpha, oi, welcome on in. Very much appreciate having you all in. Why did your country cheat in Winter Olympics? I thought we lost. I haven't been watching any of it. I haven't been even keeping up on any news around it this time. All I remember hearing was the Canadian women's hockey team getting whooped like 4 games in a row by the US one. And then on the final game, they made it take overtime for a while. Like, good on them. I'm glad they were finally able to, like, even it out. Too little too late, I'd say, but still works. Why? What happened? Let me know. Tell me. I'm interested now. Man, I love Monster Hunter. Me too. Me too, Crept. That's why I'm gonna let this cutscene play. Because we love Monster Hunter. How are you doing, Story? Today, honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Which is a pleasant difference from, the past week. Leopard, welcome on in, big guy. Always a pleasure seeing your name pop up even once. Because then I know that you are here the whole time. The hype? What, the dongo? Or Leopard coming on in? That's my hype right there. I see that name in chat. I know tonight's gonna be a good stream because we have our guardian angel watching over us.
I have a special quest for you. Here's the quest list. See you later then.
We are Hunter rank 48, which means it's only gonna be a couple hunts until we get the next and technically final urgent quest for Base Rise, which is going to be Narwa the All-Mother. We already fought Ibushi and Narwa
Until next time.
before. Not on stream, not at all. This was when I was just playing for fun. But, this is essentially the upgraded version that got released after the game already came out.
These are the available.
And then, of course, there's gonna be Valstrax at Hunter rank 100. Always found it strange how they animated the T-Grap. T-Grap? Doing like T-Grab? Man, I love that cutscene. I do. I feel bad skipping it every time. Oh, sorry if you can hear that, folks. Someone's smoke alarm is going off. The joys of apartment life. Although unfortunately that means you guys don't get to hear the train go by. Which is very, very sad. Feel the opium deep in my veins each time. Do ya? Every single time the cat cutscene plays, you feel it? Fair enough. Need to ask, hair or no hair besides the mask? That's a good point. From the picture you sent me, I obviously can't tell whether there's any hair or not because of the mask that's on, and how it covers the whole head. But, having hair underneath it I don't think would be a bad decision. Especially if there are, like, rare points where he takes it off. I think it would work. They grab it normally first and then just swing their arm to hold the bottom. Fair enough. I mean, I guess I would do that too if I was dancing cats. Props to them. Just think about that. Somebody probably spent a month animating that singular cutscene. Like that cutscene was somebody's paycheck for the month. I just like thinking about things like that. Like the fact that the guy who modeled Tetranodon is just roaming around, doing his everyday life, while his creation exists in front of us. Immortalized for as long as these consoles can play games. Even beyond that, because, you know, emulation's gonna exist forever. But I hope that fucking guy got a raise, because Tetranodon is very cool. It's insane how he's only a Rise monster. Like, it feels like he's been in the series longer than that. I get opium each time something good happens, and each time I open up Limbus, I feel like I'm being fueled by opium, connected by cable to the... Oh, okay. I see the vision. What you're saying is that you really like the game. I think, just maybe, you enjoy the video games of this company. It's available on Steam and on mobile. Sad how quick MGRR is without doing every little thing. Metal Gear Rising, like, on a first playthrough, half of the time it's just bosses. They take a while to learn. Especially the World 4 boss, that I can't even remember the name of, Act 4, Scene 4. The guy with the smoke bomb parry that disappears on you. He's hooded and tries acting all tough and cool and shit. And then he like throws a train at you while you're running up the wall of a skyscraper. That guy. That fight took me like 2.5 hours to get. The guy that made Khezu theme should get a raise. I completely agree. It's my favorite. My favorite part is that when I'm fighting Khezu, and I'm like listening to music at the same time, I'm thinking, wow, I'm literally not missing anything by having the game audio off. Not a single thing. Speaking of Khezu, game audio a bit too loud, I gotcha. I don't want it to be too loud. This should be good. Let me know if this is alright. I definitely do want to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance again. It was a lovely experience. Surprising to me that my throat doesn't feel that bad when doing the Raiden voice. That was funny. That was funny. I didn't really expect to come in and have you going, "Alright, Jack." The whole time. I'm trying to think of the Mistral line that I liked a lot. When Jack goes, "I protect the weak." And what did she say? It was something like, "If you're prepared to kill for your values, then I hope you're prepared to die for them." I enjoyed that. Audio good now? Good. Good. We need the audio to be good so I can find a rabbit and chop it up. You like doing the Raiden voice? Well, I'm glad you like doing it.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh shit, I gotta ride this fucker. Not hating on people, but clearly the game is political. Political is like the entire basis of it. Political and moral beliefs are prominent in every single cutscene in the game, if I'm not mistaken. It is the point of the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The game is politics. I mean, in the first act, the president gets kidnapped. And, spoilers, MGRR, future players. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, he's dead. He's gone. That happens in the first bit. And then of course we have almost every single interaction with the bosses being about, like, what they believe in and why they're fighting for this cause. We don't even need to talk about Armstrong. We don't. Fine to enjoy the game, but the themes of it are way better. I see what you're getting at completely, I do. But I suppose I enjoy media, games especially, in a bit of a different vacuum than many. A lot of the time I do not care about the story. I don't particularly care about all too many themes. If they are there, I will interact with them, and I will have a pleasant time. But I am not coming to a game for the story, I'm coming to the game for the gameplay. That is entirely why I'm very drawn to the Shin Megami Tensei side of the series rather than the Persona side. 'Cause, I don't know, I just enjoy being challenged a lot. Having my game require a more technical proficiency, and in that way I suppose it's similar to music, where I come to it for the instrumentation and composition rather than the lyrical content. But that also applies to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Where the political side of it, yeah, that's cool. I think it does a good job expressing its ideas through the story in such a short amount of time. But I'm there for the cool-ass gameplay, and it does not disappoint one bit. President of a country that was supposed to not be in peace and thriving, sent to die by the guy who wants to be next president. Yes. Absolutely. Fuck Senator Armstrong, but he is a rather accurate representation of where the world is going. And that was in 2013, that prediction. I actually kind of get say media literacy is on decay. For the majority, yeah. It really depends on which portion of the media you want to interact with more. I completely understand people that go into games for story. That's what you want to do? Enjoy, have fun. I'm not gonna rain on somebody's parade. I suppose that's why I'm so big into Monster Hunter, right? It's click on the quest, go find the thing, kill the thing, and you know the best part? It's fun to kill the thing. I'm sorry to those that don't enjoy rabbits, because it is pretty enjoyable. Senator Armstrong would be an accurate representation if before he got nanomachines he wasn't that fit. That is a good point. Every character displayed in the game is like Hollywood levels of body physique and like even facial attractiveness, that kind of thing. There is no below average looking person in the game unless they want them to look that way. In the case of Sundowner, which is very clearly like, yeah, they wanted him to look like, I don't know, fucking Alex Jones. And it makes sense. It makes sense, trust me, I'm not gonna bash that decision for 1 second. Alex Jones is Sundowner. There are games that are definitely gameplay other than a story, and the gameplay was, oh my god, we just described a narrative. And they're a story with gameplay, and then it's a 50-50 on both. MGRR is the 50-50 on both. There are so many cutscenes within, like, what, a total of 10-hour game, if you're just playing it for, like, the second time. I'm impressed how much of it they even managed to cram into the boss fights, without it feeling repetitive every time you lose. The whole Armstrong section lasting like 40 minutes before you actually get to the final stage of the fight. It is scrumptious. Anyone in here or watching the VODs for some reason, hi. I like you. You're cool. Play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's not that long. Normal mode is also gonna kinda kick your ass, if you decide to. It kicked mine when I was like 14. It's a really fun fare. Americans over here looking for the perfect physique and they end up with the fridge look. Steroids, man. Steroids. When you're playing a game and hit a nasty clip, but the kids in your wall started screaming again before the clip, so now you go to show them out on the video? That is a very relatable thing, Oopie Gloopy. Are you Crocky? Are you Crocky? That seems like a Crocky thing to say. I'm sorry if you're not. But the color of your name in the chat and the content of the message reminds me of Crocky. Yes, it is Crocky. I am the N64 Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Welcome on in, big guy. Hope you are doing top bloody notch.
May the spirits protect you.
I know you don't mind a little monster hunter here and there. So it's good to see you in. It's been a little bit, and that is on me. Like, haven't been streaming like at all until this week. But I'm just here having fun. I'm not really trying to complete anything at the moment. It's like, I began it on stream. I'm saving that more so for when I have the capture card hooked up. For now, it's just chill time. I've been wanting to do this lately anyway. I already did it all on Rise, on Switch. Every single thing in the base game completed except for the awards, I think. But I'll be doing the awards this time because it's on Xbox and they're achievements. But I'm kind of just doing it all again because Xbox is a better platform to be playing it on. It looks much better, it runs much better. And I'm gonna get the Sunbreak anyway to do the final endgame bosses, so might as well. Doing well, but fucking around. Don't be doing that, man. Don't be doing that. Or if you do, wear a condom. I don't know. But glad to hear you've been doing well. Any particular games on the horizon you've been playing, or just same old, same old? Started to rank Project Moon games based on what I said before. Lobotomy Corporation's 50-50 but leaning to gameplay. Ruin is 50-50 and Limbus Company's story with gameplay. Interesting. So Limbus ends up being the least gameplay focused one.
I'll be taking this.
Guilty Gear, yeah. Fuck, I might play some Guilty Gear tonight. I want to try Poke MMO. I've heard about it for years. But I've always been interested in it. And I downloaded it yesterday, and I put all the ROMs on it, so I'm gonna try that tonight. Stealthy's GFTM wants to play Disney Dreamlight Valley on the Xbox, which I downloaded because I didn't realize I had it. And I'm like, hey, you want this? And she's like, yeah. So I downloaded it. It looks Animal Crossing-ish with Disney characters and that kind of thing.
Nothing personal, buddy.
I'm interested to see it. But I'm also interested in the Pokemon MMO that you upload actual, like, Game Freak ROMs to. And then you can play across all 5 regions on it. You can trade with online people, you can chat with them. I'm really interested. Pokemon MMO sounds fun, it does, especially given everything is sprite-based. Within, like, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and, like, Black era. Like that later DS style. But they do also have some GBA sections, and you can choose to use GBA sprites. Which I think is nice. I think that's neat. Ooh! Limbus has gameplay. The problem is that it's a watered-down version of Ruina, which is basically Slay the Spire. Correct. Have I told you how much I love Slay the Spire? Because I love Slay the Spire. If Slay the Spire had a die to decide how big your cards hit. So, okay, RNG Slay the Spire, I get you. I see the vision.
Nothing personal.
Oh, now I'm a little more interested. with a shit ton of story.
That's one.
God, I want to buy it, but I'm poor. Oh, Slay the Spire, he means? It's quite good. It got given out as a free game on PS Plus, and it's also in the Xbox Game Pass. For free, like the essential one, which is awesome. I know you're a PC guy, but I'm still just saying, like, it's cool that that is an option. Ah, Ruina. Gotcha. So that one is not free to play. Limbus is. Good, Limbus features more story than gameplay. For like $2 on the crisp. Damn! Worth it. Go do a defect run for me. Run Frost Orbs and Glacier. I forget the name of the other card
Nothing personal, buddy.
that interacts with Frost Orbs really nice. But, yeah, Frost Orbs got me my first heart kill. Very fun game. Limbus is the only free-to-pay one, but I'd say it's more about it being a gotcha.
I'll be
Yes.
taking this.
I do love me some tasteful gotcha as long as I can completely sideline it and make it not gotcha. Oh, hi Battle Cats, what's up? I didn't see you there. Oh no, we're not talking about you. Must be a different seed tracker. Speaking of, Evangelion is back on Battle Cats for literally anybody who cares. Because Krept already knows. It already came back 2 months ago. And we hadn't got it in over 3 years, I believe.
Nothing personal, buddy.
And suddenly we get it twice within 2 months. And I'm super confused, I don't know why. Where's the Bikurimon collab? That one has been like 5 years, they have a legend rare. That is otherwise incredibly rare to get. I'm confused. I play Lobotomy Corporation, but I also want to buy it, and it's really hard. Good.
I'll be taking this.
Just the way I like it.
Giddy up.
Speaking of hard games, I'd like to end up finishing all the Donkey Kong Country ones. I kind of beat Returns when I was like 5 or 6, but it was with Super Kong on the last stage, because I couldn't end up beating it otherwise. I tried it for like 2 days straight, with you know, as much time as you can as a 5 or 6 year old, right? Donkey Konga would be awful, but I would play it. But yeah, so I've kind of beat Returns, and I beat Country 1, I think 4 years ago. Started Diddy's Conquest, and then I made it to like World 3, Tropical Freeze when I was younger, and I fucking sucked at that game. It was shit.
Hey,
You know what the shitty part was? It was me. Because I was shit. If I came back to it, I would have a lovely time, I'm sure. I guarantee that Dark Souls and Elden Ring straight up leveled me up on being able to be a better gamer. That's completely fair. When did I play it? I think I played it the same summer that I played Dark Souls 1. And beating both of them was really like a point where I stepped up in gaming skill.
taking this.
Before that, of course, I was good. I've always been fairly good at games since I was a kid. Nothing like crazy, but quite competent. But then after playing those 2 games specifically, which I'm glad that we have shared experience on that, it changes something in your brain based on reaction time, predicting enemy placements, learning patterns. That isn't really there before that. Good evening, Nightmare, although I suppose it's kind of a good morning to you. Good to see you in. Very glad to see you. Hope you are doing top notch tonight. I sure am. Honestly. Enjoying my time. I think I got the Sandy Plains subcamp. I need to talk to Kagero the merchant. But I might have unlocked fast travel. Which is cool. Doing top notch indeed. Good, good, good. Very good to hear, very good. Is the Argosy full? Nope, okay. Why would it be full? I emptied it last night. Okay, Kagero. Yes, yes.
Hello.
Right, yeah. It popped up 8 times during my quest. How did I not remember? Shit, I need
See you later.
warm pelts. So I think I need to kill Kelby. Or the little... Mastodon. The little woolly mammoth guys
I have a special quest for you.
in the Arctic area. Frost Islands.
Which quest would you like?
I'll do this later. They're kinda lame to watch. I'll do it when it's just my eyes, because... I only had to slay 15 Castodon, why does it say 20? But even still, it's not very enjoyable to watch. It's just me running around the map, looking for little dots, hitting them 4 times, and then they explode.
Master Hojo drew all
I
the
think it wasn't because I'm still backtracking from time to time in MGRR. I could beat the game in like 3 hours.
very hard.
3 hours seems small. You'd have to have each boss dead in like 5 minutes. I mean, Armstrong himself, he's like probably 45 minutes even if you first try each section, right? He's a big boy.
I wish you luck.
Sam's cutscenes are pretty long, before and after the fight. I don't think early game had too many. But it still definitely was not 0. And of course the forced segment on top of the train that eats up your time. I don't know if 3 hours is feasible. Maybe skipping all cutscenes 3 hours. I could see it. But including the cutscenes is like giving you an hour and a half of gameplay time. Clear what should be like 3 hours. Armstrong first try is hard. Especially that fucking ant I hate. I didn't even know he was an ant. Until today. Or that his name was Excelsis. Thank you for the info, Crypt. I just kinda knew him as Armstrong Stage 1. I don't like it. Although, I think that I might dislike that early game one a little more. The one that shoots rockets at you and you can't hit it until it comes down. The big ass mech. Metal Excelsis. Yeah. Oh man, okay, we got some different opinions in this chat. Alright, alright. I didn't hate it, but I was definitely more on the side of not liking it than liking it. Metal Gear Ray, I'm fucking... Both versions of Ray I did not enjoy. But almost every other boss in the game I liked. I really enjoyed the little wolf boss. I think the middle of the second chapter. They put a checkpoint in it. Yes, I do remember that, because that first section was stupid. And if I had to keep doing it for the entire of the entire of the Excelsis fight, I would have been really mad. How could you not like him? I'm sorry, I just don't. His first form where he's stomping down at you feels like it takes a very long time. And then the one where he's in the background shooting rockets and lasers at you. As was kind of sitting there going, alright, I can avoid these even if they're annoying. Now please give me some more openings. It just feels like there's not nearly enough time where you can actually interact with the boss. I'll give you this, it's been 4 years since I played it. You have to play the game right after you finish it to really start liking it. Okay, that's fair enough. Like once you have the actual game knowledge and muscle memory of beating all the late game bosses, so that you can come back and actually play it knowing what you're doing, I could see it. I could see that being the way to do it. As a first-time player fighting him though, I found him really annoying. Hello, Rathian.
Weapons getting dull.
Just Rathian to go, and then we're on to 3-star. But we might end up unlocking Gnarl the Allmother first. And if we do, I'm gonna fight it, because why not? It doesn't lock Hunter rank behind it like the, like Toaster, Chameleon, Good Kush. They all do. But Gnarl the Allmother does not. And neither does Valstrax. So in theory, can I wait? Yeah. Do I want to wait? No. God no. Is it as good of a fight as normal Narva? Also no. But there's some cool stuff in it. And there's a cool song that comes in, so I'll do it. It's nice. It's cinematic. I think I like Monsoon because of the theme. The shame of collective consciousness is on Excelsis. Oh man. Collective consciousness is quite nice. That is a shame where it is. Given you're gonna spend less time enjoying the music and more time being a bit annoyed. Anyone here get all the S ranks? No. I think I got A on Monsoon. But I tried for the S. I tried. It just was not very kind. Not committed enough for it. If I tried, I could get all of them, but I like playing the game every now and then. Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I enjoy the game enough to want to pick it up again, not necessarily like devote a shitload of time to. I know that sounds like I'm kind of saying I don't love the game enough to pump that much into it. I think it's different though. Like, I really enjoy it on a casual level, and I'd like to keep it that way. Rather than something like Mega Man 5 or Mega Man X, which I love to the point where I just want to get better and better and better every time I play it. It's fair, replaying a game 5 times to the S ranks can get tiring. For sure. I mean, props to people who do want to do that, and I think they're cool to watch. I think they're really nice to watch. That kind of ties back to the whole I play games for like the technical aspect of them, which leads into me really enjoying watching videos of people playing it well. Like speedruns too. I mean, that kind of ties into the whole S rank thing. MTR is not really casual because the combat's really skill based, but for someone that just is already good enough, give me 100% run each time gets boring. Yeah, I didn't really... Casual is not the right word. Relaxed, I suppose. But even then, like, that's not it. You still have to put a good amount of time in to the game and have like a lot of focus and a lot of skill devoted to it. So in essence, there is no casual Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. More so playing it just for fun.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm with you on the rhythm game bit. Like, it needs the level of focus that a rhythm game requires. But once you have enough muscle memory and you're just flowing through it all, casual can kind of work. I did not know that, Nightmare, but I also have not played the DLCs because I do not own them. And they cost extra money on Xbox,
Special quest.
I do believe. Although I think I did get the wolf one for free. But the Sam one I don't think I did. The true use for the song, yeah, not fucking Excelsis. I'm sure that the only reason that I don't feel strongly against Excelsis is the fact that that I didn't really need to spend too much time on it.
Spirits protect you.
Maybe it's free on PC. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna check. Okay, so I do own them. I don't know why, so that probably means they were free. Welcome back, thank you. Glad to be back. They must have been free then, because I did not purchase them. But I've never played them. Maybe I'll have to fix that. I wouldn't mind playing as Blade Wolf. I think that'd be neat. And of course, a playthrough as the Sam sounds fun too. DLC stream? Maybe. I didn't ever stream the game. I didn't play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on stream. I played that in my own time. Just like the first time I played Dark Souls. Maybe I'll have to stream them. Dark Souls, my recent replay, was when my Twitch and like my internet at home, it was all fucked. So I ended up doing it like Discord streams instead, which was nice. We had fun. Good amount of people came in. Crap came into a lot of them. But it does bring into account the issue that the VODs could not really be saved because it was just Xbox streaming to Discord, so it was all lost. Luckily, I would 100% do another Dark Souls playthrough because that game is awesome and it's very cool. And it's definitely in my top 10, if not top 5. R.I.P. VODs. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew that was the fate I'd resigned the Dark Souls game to. But I was also sort of willing to accept it. At that point, it was basically either I don't stream it or I don't play it. Streaming to Twitch, I mean. So, I still wanted to play it. So I did. Although, do not be surprised at all if you see Dark Souls streams in the future. I don't know about Dark Souls 3. And probably not Dark Souls 2 unless I want to make the kind of content you can laugh at because it's so bad. I'm just not looking forward to Dark Souls 2 at all. Not one bit. Dark Souls 3, I played until I got to that stupid tree I hate. Because I had just gotten my Series X. And that was the very weekend that I had 4 days of an internet outage because a truck, like a big truck, semi, drove into my internet line. I was going over the top of the street. But it's on the other side of the road, so it has to take the cable over top to get to me. Well, this truck took all the cables down. And the internet company, this was Saturday, couldn't get to us until Tuesday. So I'm like, alright, I can't even set up my Xbox because I don't have data. I didn't have any at the time. So I'm like, okay, no internet, no nothing. I'll just play some Dark Souls 3, because I have it physically. I couldn't actually sign in, so I had to play it as a guest. And, made it through the tutorial boss, made it through board, perfectly fine. And then that stupid tree came up. I specialize in bleed weapons usually. So that was a pretty immediate shutdown to my strategy, because believe it or not, trees don't bleed. Also, Nightmare, I hope you're joking. I hope. Cross my heart, hope to die. They don't? No. Unless you count sap, which unfortunately Dark Souls 3 does not. I just remember getting repeatedly flattened by this giant tree. And then I stopped. Is it a skill issue? Yeah. Kinda like Bloodborne, which admittedly was my first Souls game. I played it without any knowledge on the series, and I think I played that in like 2021. This was when I was going through, like, the very beginning phase of my musical journey, where I'm like, oh, this is cool, I found Slipknot's 2001, 2002 album Iowa on a YouTube recommendation, thought it was cool, and then went through all the rest and actually enjoyed them, which, saying that to myself now, that's funny. I was clearly a different person. Anything past Iowa is questionable. But that still brings to light the point that I was not as skilled back then, and I think now I would do a lot better. Fix your title? I did. I did, don't you worry. Welcome on in, Stotsy's GFTM. Check your phone. I have no notifications. Hang on. Yeah, no text. Oh, it's coming in now. Oh, the Sour Patch Kids bunnies. You bought them? Okay. Interesting, thank you. I wonder if it's just the size that's different, or if they have new flavors. That's right, folks. Sour Patch Kids made bunnies. I'm as confused as you are. Say hi to Maze, please. Hello, Maze. I hope you're doing well. I'm just chopping up animals for fun, as one does. I'm not being paid for it, though, so you guys got that leg up on me. Right. Forgot this was low rank. I was wondering why Gossarock was dying so quick. This entire fight has just been autopilot the entire time. Talking about Dark Souls 3, I didn't even realize Gosarog was on low now. You smell? How dare you? You better follow that message up with the word good. If that was even you typing. I smell a farce. The keyboard has been touched by other hands. For shame. Largest size. Was it a crown? I don't think so. One of the achievements in this game is to get a bunch of gold crowns, and gold crowns are big versions of monsters. He was not a crown. That sucks. You know, Souls games I wouldn't call it a skill issue. True Nightmare. Sorry I didn't see that before. But, I mean, it still kinda was. It was the area after the boss that I kept getting fucked by. Roll call, we got Alpha, we had Crept, and we will have Crept again. And we've got Nightmare. Nice little crew to ride out the night with. Oh fuck, I didn't harvest him. Okay,
Another successful
I'll take
hunt.
it.
Yeah.
Stotzy GF subscribed to tier 1. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You did not need to, but now you have all the emotes. That is very cool. Hey, Alcaraz, how are you doing, big guy? It has been a little while. The Monster Hunter is going sweet. Just giving you a little shout out there. Alka's been on the content non-stop since I have not really been streaming for the past, what, half a year? He hasn't stopped. He has not stopped. He does not stop. The content keeps on flowing. Go check him out. A lot of fun Nintendo stuff popping out of him. Thank you for the shout out. Appreciate you done. I appreciate you, man. I hope you are doing well today. It's been a little while. I figure I'd ask. Are you enjoying Rise? I love Rise.
I have a special
This is my second time completing everything in the base game of Rise. I did it on Switch, and then I beat Sunbreak and did a little bit of anomaly stuff afterwards, so I got my good 500 hours worth out of that. And then this is on Xbox now. It runs better, it looks better, and
Duty code.
it's a lot more stable. Let's say that. The frame drops don't exist. So I'm gonna be really enjoying these later game fights that are very graphically intense. The Switch cannot handle that. Yeah, optimized a lot better on here.
I wish you luck.
Looks so pretty. Oh, for sure. I think this is gonna be a cutscene too. Yeah. But these are taken directly from the Switch. They didn't change any textures or anything. They kind of just ripped the video file, so they don't quite look as good as the rest of the game does. It's in the same FPS as on the Switch and all that. But the actual gameplay, outside of some little texture quirks here and there, looking like Pokemon Legends Arceus, it is crisp. The monsters look tasty. The weapons look tasty. The areas look awesome. Overall, this is a very good port. And I think that if I went back and played it on the Switch now, I would be a broken man. I did it. I went back to Switch after trying it on this for a little bit, and it was definitely not nearly as good. It was a bit of a struggle to get through one of the fights. But the big thing is that now I've got 60 hours in this. I think I'm really used to the frame rate, and I'm used to all the upgrades on it, that if I went back now, I would probably hurl. Everything looks tasty? It does. Like, look at this. This is... Mwah. I'm playing on 1080p, and it still looks scrumptious right now. If I had a 4K TV with me, I could play this in 4K, and it would be lovely. But this, oh man, I'm not complaining. Go face now, I love you. Love you too. Have a good rest of the stream, I will. Have a good rest of the shift. And, of course, text me if you need me. Or if you decide to try out the Sour Patch Kid bunnies. Came here, so I'll leave you on lurk. Thank you, Crept. Much appreciated. As always. Oh yeah, so, when Base Rise released, it came with Narwa the All-Mother. Like, not in her All-Mother form, but I think it was Thunder Serpent Narwa. It was effectively the main final boss of the game. And this is its male counterpart, where in the species, the female is the alpha. But this fight right here was never used in the actual base game. It was used in an event quest, and it's a really cool event quest, and I like it a little more than Narwa. This is Ibushi. But yeah, this fight was not used until this point, under rank 50, which was added after the Elder Dragon trio was. I think that would have been like between 4 to 6 months afterward this was added. I just think it's cool that Ibushi finally got himself a base game fight. I totally missed the timing completely. Gotta do some things, hope you have a great rest of stream. Thank you very much, good sir. Bye. Always a pleasure. Good luck monstering those hunters, I will, Crept. I will good luck monstering the hunters. I'll do my best. Take her easy, Nightmare. Of course, Crept, I'll see you soon. Until then, I'm just chilling out. Thank you all for being in, all 8 of you. Xbox might be telling me lies. Xbox is telling me lies. Mobile says 5. But I like that number. 5 people in watching Monster Hunter on a Saturday night. I'll take it. I can't really say I expected to be on Monster Hunter Rise. Or even Monster Hunter in general. This weekend, I kinda just picked it up yesterday and decided, hey, I'm gonna play this because I like it. Play with the worst weapons and armor you have or no balls. Crap, I will get one shot and the time limit exists. If there was no time limit, maybe. At least for one hunt? Yeah. Don't worry, I will. I'll do like a low rank hunt with dog shit armor. Like the starter shit. And like the basic lance. I'll do that. There's a worst weapon. I would probably consider that to be like play with the worst version of a weapon. I'm not calling Lance bad. Trust me, I love Lance. Lance is cool. Wild's Lance? Oh, it is sexy. Just fuck that Arkveld guy. But maybe I'll have to play with a weapon that I don't know. I know Lance like the back of my hand. I, however, have no idea what I'm doing with Gunlance. Gunlance completely evades me. It confuses me more than Charge Blade and Switch Axe, because I had a friend of mine sort of teach me them a couple years ago. Gunlance, I'm completely fucked on. I have no idea. Oh shit, here we go. I haven't played this fight in ages. I do remember hunting this over 5 times just to get the singular orb that it comes with. And then I played it once with Explanda and he got like 3 of them. That would happen a lot, by the way. The luck siphoning. I'm glad that has died down over the years of me and him playing stuff. Because it used to get pretty annoying when I'd go, hey, you want to play something? And then we hop on and like he steals my luck for the entire session. Every time, without fail. You can ask him yourself too. This is true, factual information. This is not propaganda. I do enjoy this theme, but the theme that comes in later is the really nice one. Keep your ears peeled for that. Yeah, actually, I do quite like this section. But you can't beat proof of a hero coming in. If you know, you know. It's like the Monster Hunter theme to end all Monster Hunter themes. That's not gonna hit me. Aha, did not. But yeah, for shitty poo-poo weapon, I'll probably play Gunlance. Purely because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. I don't want to be on the ground. I very, very much do not want to be. If you're sitting in the corner trying to evade that big attack, you're dead, you're fucked. Completely. There's very little you can do. Also, yes, I noticed that's the tail that's off. I believe I shouldn't. Thank God you can roll out of that. If you couldn't roll out of the whetstone animation, I would be a very sad man. Oh, it's Ibushi's tail. Ah, Narwhal is over there. Gotcha. I'm just gonna grab that. Alright, that was also why I ended up playing this fight a bunch, because it's really good for money. This was before I knew about that Street Fighter Rajang. Or no, the other Rajang event quest that gives you like 30 golden eggs. So I suppose this is when I was doing it the legit way. But the Scales of Origins sell for a lot, and they go for a lot in the Melding Pot too. That was more so the focus. Which, admittedly with the Rajang quest, you don't get as much for the Melding Pot. But you do just get ridiculous amounts of money that it's a no-brainer. Here we go, here we go. Hit the theme, Magnamalo. Hit the theme. Oh, hell yeah. Bugs. The theme hasn't come in yet. I'm pretty sure it does. shit! Get me out of here. No, don't run up the wall. Stop it. You know that's not what I wanted to do. Nice.
Here comes the pain.
Good, good, good. Oh. Why did they include that in the arena? I'm not using especially crazy gear for this point in the game. I'm actually not using great gear defense-wise at all. I'm running, I believe, 3 pieces of Rathalos, 1 piece of Nargacuga, and 1 piece of Toaster that I made yesterday. I'm not like running anything that would have been super nuts on onto rank 50's release. So I don't know why they put the Aurordal here, which saves you from death, and they put 2 of them. That is interesting. They've given the player 2 outs from death on a boss that already doesn't do that much damage compared to the gear that you have. I wonder if that changes in multiplayer. I mean, I know this is a hub quest, and the monster does scale with how many players there are. I know that, but I wonder if the amount of Aurordals changes. Like if there's 2 here, are there 2 and 2 player, are there 2 and 4 player? I don't really. I don't know, that'll teach me to chat shit actually. I guess it's for people who aren't very locked in.
Sorry for that.
It's always when I open my big dumb silly mouth, isn't it? Oh well, fuck it, she's almost dead. Save me. Save me, my absolute noob saver. My boy. Walk with me. Right, the dash invulnerability. Oh my fucking god! I take everything back. I'm sorry.
Time for revenge.
But what did the Aurordal do that time? He ain't saving shit.
It needs some polish.
Okay, Monster Hunter team. Okay. I see. I see. I get it. They're saying, stop yapping, Mr. Streamer, and lock in. I understand, I see the vision.
Give me the best pass.
What even changed? Did she get more attacks in her final phase, or what? It's not exactly that much of a visual indicator. But clearly, from what we've just seen, how would I say it? The way that poise works in Dark Souls, like the amount of hits needed for a knockdown, he clearly doesn't reset when you're not hitting them. That's crazy that this has carded me as many times as high rank Zoshaya. That's a bit silly. I don't know if I like that info. Admittedly, did Zoshaya require a lot more focus? Yeah, he did. And I'm also glad for that, because it was the only hard game in that sad sack of an early game. I've heard that it's getting better now, like Arch-Tempered Arkfeld and shit like that. But I also wouldn't know, because I can't play it. I'm sure I could watch like a YouTube video on Arch-Tempered Arkfeld. But as a Lance player who farmed the shit out of him, and when the game dropped, like non-arch-tempered, normal-tempered, they would have had to add some really big guard-breaking moves and like just shit that punishes shield users in order to make that a challenge. Otherwise, it's just gonna be the same thing: block, shield charge, poke. Because these attacks are pretty telegraphed when all you have to do is just hold block. I had no issues just dashing around the entire time with shield dash, and then when he would try and hit me with something, I'd just iframe through it. I don't know. Wilds seems like it's healing.
Here comes the messy part.
Norwa's dead. And now there is only a single thing that stands between us and all the monsters being defeated in Base Rise. And that is 50 whole hunter ranks so I can get to Valstrax. The Valstrax I fought on last night's stream was the emergency version that just one-shots you for no reason because he thinks it's funny. I like that fight when I'm used to Valstrax, trust me, it's good. But when I haven't fought Valstrax in a couple years, it's not exactly user-friendly.
Piece of cake!
I don't think that's the word to use, or phrase. But oh well. Woo! Oh, you could... Of course it's right when I don't care about actually getting all the armor pieces and weapons. Would you give me this? You couldn't have done this on the Switch. One of each? I think you only need 2 total. That's crazy. Hello, Bree. Hello, Blue. Oh yeah, you can tell this cutscene was ripped straight from the Switch. That frame rate. Ugh. When Valstrax randomly decides to ambush. Oh man, I love that. I did fall for it the first time. I was thinking like, oh, he went up. He must have just left and gone to another spot. And then you see ambush in the bottom right corner. And the fact that Rise is my first Monster Hunter game means that effectively happened twice. Where a random thing just one-shots you. The first being Mojang. Everybody has that first time with Mojang. unless you're told otherwise. Where you rock up on him, like you've just started high rank, you're doing a 4-star. Volvidon's 5, but you get what I mean. Like you're doing a lava caverns expedition, for example. And you just see a question mark, so you're like, alright, I'll go find it. And there's this monkey. Looks pretty unassuming, and then you just get hyper beamed in one shot. That was my first. And then Valstrax was the second, of course. He just goes up and starts to nuke you, and you don't realize it until it's barely too late.
Cut it out.
Like, it's different than basil juice. Yeah, the hyper beam is fucked. I love it. It's amazing, and I know now, from playing so much of this game, that this Rajang is nothing like World Rajang. It cannot hold a candle to it, much less dose. But that first time impression is still fully intact.
As the fires of the forge shine bright,
Valstrax is easily my favorite monster.
and the sky
I love him.
is
So
filled
I already
with
can't
thunder.
wait to get to Hunter rank 100.
The village is rid of its former strife.
But until then,
Return to a
we've
peaceful
got more monsters to cross off the hit list. More quests. Village, of course, completely done.
forever in the neighborhood for a hunt.
All 6 stars of it. The rampage ones, if you clear them and go back to it, it's just a new randomized rampage, so you can't beat all the rampage ones, there's no check marks.
And no
So
one
I'm just
can
not doing
ever
them.
be turned away.
All the training quests with Master Itsushi, they're gone. They're complete. So everything village-wise is done.
Welcome to the hub. Oh, come back anytime. A special quest is coming for you.
Excuse me?
These are the
Why would I be mad about someone being hungry? Okay, Minoto. Okay. But either way, here, I believe these rampage ones are different. Like they stay. So I think I do have to do these ones. And then there's event rampages, which, my god, this one is stupid. This one is dumb. You can never find anybody to play these with, so it ends up just being a solo one. These Brajangs are, they're non-stop. They just rock up, destroy all your shit, and then go up to your base. I was very surprised to be that first try, but I had 2 people online with me. It is otherwise awful. Most of these suck major ass. But these are pretty fun. I'm not fighting him yet, because he's annoying. That's fine. Camelios, yeah. Where is Apex? Ooh. Maybe. I might do that. These are all kind of just for fun if you want to. The Apex emergency ones are mega buffed.
Never do today what you can do
And they can
tomorrow.
definitely be
Is
a
what you
pain.
know I always
The
say.
worst one is easily Apex Diablos. This is the hardest fight in the base game. This took me longer than I would like to admit. Longer than this. Longer than this. Longer than this. And yes, longer than Advanced Valstrax. This little prick is such a piece of shit. You gotta hoard them all? Where's that one? I'm looking now. I don't... Oh, low rank, okay. Low rank has these. This one is, fucking... what is it? Okami. And another one is Sonic with, like, rings. And then there's a high rank Nargacuga one, which also gives you Sonic. but it's for your hunter, and it looks awful. The Sonic Palico is awesome. He's cool. I like him. His legs do the little spinny thing when he runs. But, unless you mean HugQuest low rank. No, okay, I'm gonna look this up. Gotta hoard 'em all. MHR. Gotta hoard fast. It is a Sonic one. Okay.
Master Hojo drew all the monster pictures. Aren't they great? I'm trying to learn as well,
I'm
but
just looking
it's very
now.
hard.
Okay, gotta hoard fast. MHR. Yeah, this is the one where you get the Palico thing. Yeah, I don't know where I do it. I didn't see it in any of these, but I do know that it exists. The Sonic one and get DMCA. Shit, good point. It has the music. The Crush 40, Live and Learn, I think. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. If I do, I have to turn down the audio, and that would stink. That would suck. Oh, this one is Mega Man though.
Out there.
I will do the Mega Man one. I forget what it gives you. I think it's Rush as the dog. I'll do that. Because I don't think there's Mega Man music.
Time to go.
Yeah, let's get Rush. I'll do Rush, and then I'll try and find the Sonic one, so I can get the Palico. Select buddies. I'm changing you for Velvet. We got Velvet last night, and Velvet's cool. Velvet has the skills that Disposable does not. I will do that in just a moment. I'll be right back.
Alright, let's go.
going on? You guys might be the only ones to ever hear this on stream right now. Because this entire section on the VOD is probably copyright struck. This is definitely from Mega Man 11. 100%. The sound font is unmistakable. I just didn't remember it being the music for this. I mean, fuck it, we already got one strike, we might as well do the Sonic one now. The only real crazy thing here is how small he is. I think this is at least a silver crown on the small scale. He is tiny. I know they did that on purpose. A lot of event quests end up doing that. Like the Heart of a Hero one with Tigrex and Diablos. That one, I believe they make Tigrex tiny and Diablos a gold. Which really makes a big difference in how the whole fight goes. Normally Tigrex, you're avoiding all his back and forth shit, but you can kind of just go over top of him, because his hitbox isn't as big. Like, no, we are not hitting Plesioth levels. That's not how it's going. I may at some point end up breaking the 3-star low rank pattern that I've been doing. Just so that I can get certain things I need for my build. I believe all I need left is 2 weakness exploit crystals and that's it. Or decorations. But to do that I need, I think it's 1 more Narga Medulla. I need a decent amount more Rakna-Kadaki spikes. So I'm probably gonna end up prioritizing quests that use that. I mean, oh boy, I'm gonna be shaving off like 45 seconds off each hunt afterwards. Like it's very, very nice to have, do not get me wrong. But it's not the most necessary thing in the world. But I'm not really the kind of guy to use comfort skills like free meal either. If I die, it's my fault, and I accept it. Unless it's bullshit, in which case, that shit was not my fault at all. Fuck this stupid game. This fight sucks. Oh boy. Yep, you got this, buddy. Come on back. Come on back. There you go.
Buddy?
I am glad that most event quests, on top of the main reward that you're already going for, they do still include materials. I think that's the main thing that I have against rampages. Is that sure, like the final monster you kill is going to drop its materials, but the rest of them don't. They drop like barrel bombs and like exploding kunai. And I don't use them at all, so it kinda just makes me think, wow, why am I even picking anything up at all off the ground? It definitely doesn't help Rampage's case, And that's also definitely why they were not included in Wilds, because not many people liked them. There is a vocal minority of people that enjoy them. However, I am not one of them. And I love tower defense games. There's just too many decisions made in the Rampage creation process that feel too off to me. Or like they weren't play-tested. I believe. Oh my god! You make one noise and your cats knock over their food. I was reeling from that tail hitbox. I suppose, lack thereof. Zinogre's fight in Rise is okay. I see the vision that they're going for, but he's probably better in Portable 3. Maybe even World. There's so much going on in this game already, combat-wise, and just throwing his kit into it doesn't really help things. But it also makes him end up blending in a little bit with the rest of the roster, how overtuned they've become. And he kind of loses that identity he used to have, of being this big flashy fuck. What was that Syndrome said, when everybody's flashy, nobody is? Now of course that is an over-exaggeration. But he's definitely not as strongly designed as other flagships are currently. Like age-wise, he didn't age as well on the transition to this game. Maybe if he gets added to Wilds, they're gonna cook with him. I have hope that they will. You know, welcome on in, Crept. Again, good to see you. I hope you get home nice and safe. Just kind of doing collab-based event quests, because they give cool things, and I'd like to look cool. I will not be changing my avatar, that is for certain, because I've been rocking the cowboy drip since literally day one. And it is perfect. Here's monster hunting, I am. Twitch mobile. That's what I'm using to read chat right now. You know how it blocks out things with asterisks? I'm sure you can change that in settings, but it still does. And it did it for me. And it censored, he is monster. Like, the entire first section of your message before the word hunting. It censored it, and I had to click to reveal it. I don't know why. How is that offensive in any way? A Western Canadian? I'd say more east. There are 4 whole provinces between me and the west. I'm like directly across from New York, for example. But that's where I'm at. Average AI interpretation. True.
Here comes the
I wonder what they have running their, what would you call it? Their censorship system.
I'll be taking
Oh, another plane. I got one yesterday. You're on the... I mean, yeah. No, yeah. You're not wrong, I am on the west side of the globe. But in terms of Canada, I'm more eastern, if you catch my drift. There's only Quebec, which is taller than it is wide. And then Newfoundland and Labrador is attached to that, and that's the end. That's the end of the country. But then below that you have New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI. I believe that is it, and it doesn't stretch out as far. Meanwhile, west of me you got Manitoba, and of course the other half of Ontario, because Ontario is huge. It takes like 18 hours for me to drive from here to the Manitoba province line. Then you have Manitoba, and then Saskatchewan, and then Alberta, and then BC is the west coast. Admittedly, yeah, they're all pretty slim provinces. They're about double the height that they are wide. But still. Moral of the story is, Canada big. And yes, correct, I will get my cheeks up, I will stand, and I will fight a low-rank monster with, like, really shit gear.
Special quest point.
Really bad.
Here's the quest
I
list.
will do a hub quest, so it is more difficult. But it'll be fine.
May the spirits protect you.
Canada big? Canada. Okay, buddy. Interesting keyboard. English to Espanol. Twitch mobile bad. Oh, fucking mobile bad. I guess that explains it. I don't know why I would have censored the word Twitch. No, I don't want to talk to the cat.
I got everything.
Be the guy. Manage equipment. What are my stinkiest dual blades? None of them. Okay. Okay. Actually, I should save what I'm wearing now as a preset, so that I can just put it right back after. It's not buddy board. What is it? Where do I need to go? Shit, I forget. It's not the buddy board, but it's something that stands up like that. And I need to go to it so that I can set my... Is it just the item box? It might be. Equipment loadouts. Register loadout. That's it. 99% sure I put Canada correctly. You just need to get jumped in the Frost Islands. Oh, I will. Hopefully I'll end up being the one who does the jumping. We'll see. Okay, Lance. No, Gun Lance. Right. I have no idea what to do with this weapon. Absolutely none. Give me my dog shit geologist items, please. In Spanish, you don't put a Canada with the end. I figured that would be weird if you did. Oh, I have to use the modern pedal aces. I'm sorry. I don't even think there's a way kick it off. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they could possibly have gotten that from. That's interesting. But I have no idea. I will eat. I will munch.
How may I help you? I knew you were gonna say that. You
So here you go, Crept. I'm gonna be standing for a little bit of it. I'm gonna be fighting that stupid little monster with the worst gear that I have. Just like you've requested. Cats be cooking. I'm not gonna lie, it looks tasty.
Here you go.
10 out of 10, would munch. What is your deal with bone decay and curses? They're just cats, man. They're just cats. What did they do to you? My cat is watching the TV right now. She's interested. Yes, my cat. That is a cat on the screen. Hi, Bree. Who's that? The white-ass boy clown-looking guy. Dude, he looks like my 8th grade teacher. My main character here. Yes, hello, Bree. She's looking at the cat on the screen, Velvet. Oh. Bone decaying curse onto your family. That should be adequate. My dearest apologies for not upholding my end of the deal. Kaboom! Worry not, for I am standing.
Knew I could count.
Praying? No. You simply don't see the vision. You will find out in the middle of the night when you start to feel your legs quake. You will cry out for help, and then you will realize this is my fault, for I redeemed to get your cheeks up. That is the price I shall pay. Breaking news. The weapon has a shield, I almost forgot. And I don't know how to reload. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna poke.
You're my best pal.
He's great as Uchi, great. Oh, he is the first monster they ever make you fight. So take that as you will. Maybe he's a great tutorial boss. Who knows? All I know is that I don't find this weapon great. And to be honest, that's okay. I don't need to. Gunlance users, I believe. I believe it's a good weapon. Even if I don't see it yet. Maybe I'll use it when I go to play 4U. That could be it.
After it. Nothing personal, buddy.
fought against this guy when I played MHR a single time. Escaped from me 20 times and I got busy with other games. Well, did you fight him in the hub quest or in the village quest?
This should fix it.
If it's your first Monster Hunter game and you're playing solo,
Getting started.
you should start with village, because it's balanced to be like kinda baby's first Monster Hunter experience. Hub, their health bars are like 2.5 times the size. They take a lot longer, which would probably explain why they ran from you so much. How do I fucking reload, man? I'm genuinely clueless. It's been a long while. Fair enough. I will say that the game is very cool, and I like it. But it did take until the second time for it to click. Like, I think I came back to it like a year and a half, 2 years later. Because then Explanda got the game, and I'm like, oh shit, you got it now? I've had it for a while. Let's play. And then I actually got really into it, and that's when the whole 400 hours started. The first time I played, I put like maybe 5-10 hours in, just didn't really feel it.
What is the best? Doing great.
I think I just didn't get the control scheme and style. That's pretty much what happened to me the first time. It takes a little bit to get used to Monster Hunter. But when you do, oh man is it rewarding. Especially once you feel like you're good enough at the base game to move on to Sunbreak. And things just get so much more complex. But like you've already been through the hard learning curve at the beginning. So realistically, you can take it off. It ends up becoming more like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance difficulty. When you do, the hut is benusted. I completely agree. Going from Nutbuster on my old save, there's only one thing I could truly do. And that was pay homage. I only bought this on Xbox in like July. No, it was more like May. Because I was playing it when I met, like, within the first week that I started talking to Stotsy's GFTM. This game was a part of it.
Making progress.
And I put like 50 hours into it and just kind of stopped. But I kept it installed, of course, because it's amazing and it should always be installed. It's not even that big of a game, it's like 32 gig, including Sunbreak. Which is huge.
That's what I'm talking about.
I hope you are very pleased with your decision, by the way, Krept. I'm certain this is thrilling gameplay. Does this game have a storyline? It certainly does. It's nothing crazy, fairly standard JRPG fare. Well, not JRPG, but like RPGs that come from Japan. You know, the whole like, oh, the village is a nice ecosystem, but there are these monsters cropping up, so we need you to help us. And then as you go further along, it's like, oh, this big threat monster's here, and we need you to take it down. So then you do that, and then a little bit later, it's like, oh, that monster wasn't causing the influx in hostile behavior. It was this one. So then you have to go take that one out, and it has some psychic connection to one of like the side characters for no reason. And then like the whole thing just happens again in Sunbreak with different monsters. Storyline in the way of story and side quests. I'm doing a quest I've already done before. This is giving me absolutely nothing. I'm just doing it because you redeemed it. But yeah, effectively everything that I've been doing on these streams are all story quests. And then side quests are like arena quests that you can do for fun to get like a good time and a high rank on it. But yeah, everything within the hub that I've been doing, and the village with like hunting all the different monsters, crossing them off the list, they are all story quests, effectively. Every time you unlock a new rank, you have to do some specific quests. Like it'll give you about 6 of them and you have to do 4, I think. And then you can progress further, like it'll give you an urgent quest for story that you have to do. And then it'll unlock the other fights in that hunter rank. So like there are some story quests that are mandatory, and then some that are just kind of, if you want to, you can do it. This guy, what'd I do? What did I do? Did I end the fight early? Oh my fucking god. No, I didn't! Cause he fucking ran away. That shit always happens. Right when you go to place down a trap, and then you don't get to keep the trap. It goes away. And you can only carry one of each. And I only have one. What a dick.
I'm just getting started.
Thrilling gameplay, oh I know. I'm gonna spice it up by doing like 22 damage.
Be careful. This is gonna
Maybe it'll be like 43. 93? Now we're talking. Damn. Get his ass.
bye.
What is the base damage you should do to a monster for the fight to not be dragging too long? It's, that's a tricky question, if I'm being honest with you. Because every monster's HP pool is different, and in village quests, it's a lot lower overall, so they go a lot quicker. And then when you get to hub, every star that you go up, they on average have a sizable amount more HP. But let's just say that poking with the lance for about 16 damage is not the way you want to be going. My dual blade DPS on like a good fight ends up being closer to like 150, 200-ish. If I'm like doing good spine rides and it's a fairly long monster. But usually like somewhere around like 70 to 100 unusual monsters for DPS ends up being good. It makes like Hunter rank 6 or 7 fights last like 15 minutes. But the thing is that, like, with the weapon that I use, because it's so many hits at once, and they're all like different damage counts, I find it difficult to track. If I was using something like Lance, like in Wilds, doing like 70 damage a hit, I could tell you a lot easier because you're only doing 3 hits every 3 seconds or so.
Special quest has been added.
It's a much more readable number.
Which quest would you like?
Dual Blades, my god, it is number pop-up on screen simulator. It is kinda silly. Do I love it? Yeah. Do I think it's stupid? Also, yeah.
I wish you luck.
I'm going to switch back to Dual Blades. And take on this little arena quest.
Time to go.
Hunter loadout. Oh. Nope. Equipment loadout. I was about to wonder if you'd switch weapons or not. Yeah, I'm not doing this fight with that. I might play Lance at some point.
This'll be easy.
Like today, I mean.
Ready to rumble.
But that's a maybe. I don't currently have a Lance build. I have a Lance build on Rise on Switch, and I have a Lance build on Wilds. Not this.
Here it comes.
Also, you will see slightly different numbers on Barrows because a lot of his spots end up being grey numbers.
Rocket counter.
He's got a very hard head. So I think you need hammer or like another blunt weapon to do more damage to it. But his arms and underneath are all pretty orange. Yeah, I'm sure you're noticing quite the difference in DPS. I'm not even using a particularly high damage weapon, but it does have a lot of affinity, which increases its crit damage and crit chance and all that.
This is gonna be good.
So it effectively does become a high damage weapon. The way that I built it.
You're set to take me off.
I've got critical boost, which increases critical damage, critical eye, which increases critical rate, and weakness exploit on, which increases the crit rate when I'm hitting orange numbers. I only have one of them. I want 3, but I only have 1. I'll get that eventually though. I think it's Magnum Hollow that comes in as the final monster. I kind of forgot Toby Kadachi was in this. Sometimes I forget he's even in this game. I don't know what his deal is. I don't think he's a new monster to this game. He's a bit of a dick. I've never been great at him, and that was also shown on yesterday's stream when I knocked myself into the second hit of his thunder twice.
There's an obedient fella.
Very good point, Crept. Very good. I'm gonna knock him over here,
See ya.
hit the fence, so that he can't come over. Oh no, what do you mean I can't hit the fence? Nah. Fine. I'll just harvest him. When I'm potentially in danger. Love using insect clay for blunted cutting. Fair enough. What other weapon does that? Switch axes, sword and axe, both of which are cutting. Charge blade, maybe? I don't know. All I know is that Explanda is an avid insect glaive enjoyer. Skinning mid-match, I got it, otherwise he disappears. He's gone now. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have got the Baroth rewards. Good to know that it was Magnum. Another very cool fight. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Okay, boys. I'm gonna try and bait Toby into hitting him, so that I can use him to attack him. Monsters do have some weak spots. Yeah, the orange numbers that pop up are when I hit a weak spot. They do significantly more damage than hitting a gray section, which is not its weak spot. Every monster has a mechanic. Some of them do it differently, like Bizarios. This big rock guy has like almost no weak points until he goes into his phase 2, which is effectively like he starts glowing red and his lava bed underneath his stomach starts to glow, and then that becomes a weak point, and he takes a lot of damage from it. It doesn't really help too much in his fight being complete dog shit, but at least he's better than Volvidon. You stay over there, buddy. I'm gonna carve. Nah! Fuck you. I don't care, I'm gonna keep trying. This world seems incredible to live in if you're not monster hunting and in a nice area. The DLC area especially, which I can't show you because I haven't started the DLC yet. But it is this very pretty, like, island village in the sky. It looks like a lovely place to live. It would be very nice. The architecture is like more traditional Japanese. And I like that. Gives it that smaller village feel in Kamura. But it is fairly lively in the DLC one. I forget what it's called. I forget what the hub is even called at all. Like if I looked it up, I'd go, oh yeah, that's totally it. But I don't have it off the top of my head. Spent less time with the DLC than I did the base game. Which is odd, given the DLC has well over double the content. I don't even think it's close. Oh my god! Oh my, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Oh god, oh yes, right, like the capture card. How could I forget? Did you guys see that? That crazy hurt box shifting going on with the fence though? I do agree on the POG for Japanese. Wait. Okay, I guess I'll take a shitload of Tobi-Kadachi stuff. I kinda wish this was high rank now.
Good as new.
Mariachi Raiden is amazing. I love it. I used that for most of the game. It is perfect. I am in complete agreement with you, Crypt. I loved walking into a cutscene and seeing it. Come here, buddy. Smallest size. Surely he wasn't a crown. No, he was not. I didn't think so. He didn't seem particularly tiny. Look, he's not a big boy. Don't get me wrong. He didn't seem that tiny.
I'll be taking this.
Alright. I will still manage to get in a couple more hunts tonight. I'll be leaving in about 45 minutes to go pick up the lady from work, but other than that, we're just gonna keep carrying on till then. Obviously it's kinda not realistic, but I wonder with how many hits these people can take and not die, how much does being hit by a monster hurt? With some of these monsters, it's like, I know that the gear is doing a lot of the work. You would have to effectively take the damage without any armor on into account. Which I'm not even sure if you can do. Like, I don't think that you can go into a fight without any armor on.
Special quest has come in for you.
But that would essentially be the metric. I'm using highly leveled armor. Like, not the craziest in rarity for this, for the base game, but they are leveled up high with the armor spheres. So they are very resistant, and I don't take much damage from these monsters. However, normal people, you would probably die within 1 or 2 hits at most, for most of those. At least, exactly. Yeah, at least we know how much Dark Souls bosses hurt since you can go naked. There, you have an actual
These are
reference
doable
point
quests.
you can use.
Until
Oh!
next time.
Oh, let me put this on my dog. Do I just get it for free? Or... It is layered. Special rush. No, I need to do the quest multiple times. Remember getting every Risen Elder Dragon set and stop playing and still have an MR goal to reach? Fair enough. I haven't even done Risens yet, to be honest. I almost completed Amatsu. I was so close. And then I carded after like half an hour. And I felt so bad. He was in the blue. But really fun fight. I haven't done Velkhana. I haven't done the Risens. But I've done like everything else. Including up to almost like Anomaly 100. But I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more on this save. Yeah, correct. Dark Souls armor is very interesting. It should not be changing that much. Wait. Oh right, it's just one thing. You only have to... Oh, never mind. It is the head and the body. Fuck. But yeah, I think Havel's armor can tank 3 hits from Big Smo.
Time for a break. Yuriko.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 armor is what I was thinking of. Elden Ring armor's pretty crazy too, don't get me wrong. But, it's a new level when it comes to Dark Souls 1. There's the amount of shit that they pull off. I commend it.
Special quest for you.
Do I want to do this? You know what? I need to fight Rock Nakadaki either way. I think Verjang too, but that's
So please take
a
your
different
time.
story.
Never do today what you can do tomorrow.
I might as well do this quest.
Noah always says, "May the
This could honestly take the entire 45 minutes. We'll see. I don't think it will. Probably more like half an hour. Because the monster health scales down, if there is more than one. Yeah. You are reinforcing armor with Titanite in Dark Souls, just like how in this, you're reinforcing armor with armor spheres. So you are infusing metal into these pieces of armor to make them more resistant. It does make sense. As weird as it is. You shouldn't be able to just... Whoa, holy fucking Herbert Tooth Whistle. You shouldn't be able to just slap metal onto a loincloth and have it be stronger. But I'm also not really gonna question this kind of video game logic. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. Alright, 3 monsters in this. First off, Rathian, then it would be Tigrex, and then Raknakadaki. This is Raknakadaki's first game. And honestly, it could be its last. I hope not, but given Lalabarina is already in Wilds, and I believe they added another spider-esque creature. I don't know if Rockna's got crazy good chances. Technically I have a set of logic since in Dark Souls lore, Titanite is a hell of a material, so a full slab of it will make it tougher. You still have to put souls into it. I mean, like, yeah, it does end up making sense in the end. Even if it's a bit unrealistic. Oathhorn, baby! That's why we recruit new healing cats. Not that the old one didn't do that, but he has 2 more manners of healing, one of them being the bubble. But I think the other is the life plant. But I want to get the bat cage. I think the bat cage is only in Sunbreak though. Which is a major pain. But I'm still gonna get it. Other games decided not to make you be able to upgrade armor. With lighter weight loads, you're forced to either go mid-roll or light roll. Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen, I don't think it's Elden Ring that does it. I can't remember the game right now, but I recall that increasing the level of a piece of armor increased the defense by a lot, but also increased the weight. So if you wanted to run light load, you either had to suffer the consequences of that, like stock up on a bunch of endurance levels. Heavy rolling's for masochists, it is. I can't imagine doing that. But yeah, you'd either have to do that or just not upgrade the armor. So you could stay light rolling. Where did Buddy go? This is not where I want to go. I want to go up. Yes! Good. Yeah, the best set of armor in Elden Ring has a lot of weight. I know you used quite a heavy one. Mine was full Radon, and I was still within medium load. Which, I mean, medium load in Elden Ring feels like light load did in Dark Souls 1. Let's be honest, they are the same thing. Heavy in Elden Ring feels like medium did in DS1. And heavy in DS1 felt like abysmal dog shit. And I'd never ever want to do that. Never. People going, oh, strength builds are awesome. Yeah, continue your unga bunga. I prefer dodging, thank you. Already weak. Alright. Weapons and whatnot. You have to either pick between having two weapons or going a single. True, yeah, because having both equipped at the same time eats up a whole chunk of equip load. So you're like, do I want to have my Yuji Katana in one hand and my bow in the other? Or do I just want to switch to the bow if I need it? While also risking being hit, because I'm in the menu. We Dex boys in this house, goddamn right! Dex for life, baby. I think that Elden Ring did improve on not needing to repair armor and weapons. Oh, 100%. The whole repair system in Dark Souls 1, like, if you don't talk to the specific NPC near the beginning, you don't get to repair at a bonfire. I think that was ridiculous. I was very lucky to have found that NPC early. Hey. 2 to go.
Nothing personal, buddy. I'll be taking this.
We'll grab the tail and we'll be on our way.
Here comes the messy part. It needs some polish!
okay. I think we're good to go. I forget what the energy drink even does, but I'm gonna use it. Onward. Oh shit! Never mind, I'm going for you. Wahoo, motherfucker.
Here it comes!
Oh shit. That's why we don't devil dance, folks. I do hope that they bring back Raknakadaki someday. Very cool monster. Very nice addition to Rise. Although, I do think it was a major misstep to make the altered version of it, like the variant, a fire version. Because it's like, is that not what this already is? Sure, like it sends fire pulsating down its webs when it shoots them out. That's cool. It's more orange, and it has like a fire explosion attack. That's great. Lovely, whatever. But having an electric one? Now that would be cool as fuck. Absolutely. Sending out the webs and like having pulses of electricity shoot down them at you. Would be so much better than just doing fire, but more fire. That is the main design decision that I don't understand. That, and I suppose the basil juice also just being more fire. And Magnum Hollow kind of just goes from having a unique Hellfire mechanic to being like, alright, I'm fire too. There's too many fire variants. Violet Mizu? I forgot about Violet Mizitsune. That's a weird one. I think I fought it once. Thank you for reminding me. I would not have remembered it existed otherwise.
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Get here!
Silly cat. You gonna keep watching Raknakadaki with me? Then you need to turn back around.
Let's have some fun!
Yes! Egg sack popped. Oh, did I make a mistake? Dance again? Nah, we're good. yeah. I do like Lunar Nagakuga, he's neat. I think I've only fought him once as well, but I enjoyed him more. The Sunbreak ones, I don't generally have like as much experience with them. I put like a little over 100 hours in the Sunbreak, I think, and in Base Rise I did 400. So, like just on Switch, we're not even including this. There's a fair few things that I don't really remember. I'd have to look at a list of all of them. There was a Luna Garon variant, right? I don't remember there being a Garangol one. And of course you got Malzeno, and then Primal Malzeno. Not including Rizen's, nor am I including Shaggy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. What? Yes, the spider is big. I know. Don't worry. I've seen it before. Oh, I completely forgot about Espinus. Oh my god, that's another fire variant. I know all the frontier monsters to bring in. We got fucking Espinus. I don't like his fight that much. He's like Tigrex, but more annoying. But yeah, I never really used the no berries in the base game, and then Sunbreak comes around with Espinus, and my god, I don't think I've ever been more annoyed by burn. Paralysis is just stupid no matter where it's from. I don't like it. I don't think that's a very hot take.
Good as new.
And like the thunder effect, kinda neat in theory, really stupid in practice. It ends up just being like, yay, I get stunned or paralyzed quicker. That's about it. Yes, he's not very nice. Hello. You talking to stream? You're silly cat. I will leave you be. She is watching the TV though. She's getting nice and cultured. Nice and early. Yes, I'm talking about you. Now look back at the TV. I'm gonna ram the spider into a wall. Yes, sir. It's one cool cat. Oh, right, I had a third wire. Where's my tranks? There they are. Fuck yeah. Bye. On to the next one. Well, thank you. I'd like to think so. Now now that the worst is out of the way, this will be perfectly fine. No sweat. Just an easy peasy Tigrex fight. Yes, I say Tigrex. I know it's Tigrex. I know it's based on Tigray. Like the Spanish pronunciation of tiger. It's Tigrex. For that. But, Furious Rajang. I fought him, and it's just kind of like awesome. It's Rajang, but he's always in pissed off mode. Which, no, that isn't how the fight works, but it's kind of how the fight feels. There's nothing really special. If he wasn't in the game, I wouldn't feel any different. Do not smack the microphone. There are people listening on the other end. Really? You little shit. Come on, buddy. He's not a very big Tigrex. Again, I don't think he's a small crown, but still pretty small. In comparison to the others, from what I remember. And I don't think I'm just thinking about Diablos. If you think of any more variants in Rise, let me know. I'm interested. Oh yes, Gold and Silver Rathian. Was it Silver Rathian and Gold Rathalos? I don't think they had both of each. And I don't think they brought back the Azure one. At least not from what I remember. I think that one is stuck in Oryu or Gen. But I can't really remember. I didn't play either one. I just knew that it existed. Yes, I will give you attention when this stream is finished, okay? It doesn't mean you can bite my charging cord. Come on. Just trying to do my job. Alright, that one was on me. No, that one was not. What the fuck is that hitbox? Okay, man. Okay. Just a normal Tigrex fight, just normal. Hello, Celicrep, welcome back. We are fighting El Tigre. Yes, Yes, this is the microphone. You don't need to slap it again. I know you want to. Oh, the stream people don't want to hear your pause. At least not to my knowledge. Did you hunt the monster? I've hunted 2 of them. And now there is only the 1 monster left. You shouldn't take too long. In fact, it should be like only a couple minutes at most now. Man, I hate this guy. Fuck me, I forgot about Magma Almudron. That's another ridiculous fire variant that had no reason to be a fire variant. This game did not need all these. That must have been why I was so pissed that Raknakadaki didn't get his electric variant, because there's just over half of the variants in the game are fire. There is no reason. Why? I love fire, don't get me wrong. Ever since I was very small, the only starter Pokemon I've ever chosen were fire. That has only changed one time in Legends Arceus. But we do not need, like, 6 out of 8 variants to be fire. Fuck's sake, Blood Orange Bishaten! It just keeps coming. He's fire too, pretty much. Slightly more loose. But, oh yeah, Almudron deserved better. He is, in essence, Dual Blade's food. So how long he is? I get so much mileage out of the spine ride. I love it. So to see that he's just fire again, yeah, kinda lame. What gets me though, is the whole thing where it's like, we're not even just gonna make the non-fire monsters fire now. We're gonna make the already fire monsters more fire. Genuinely, who asked for that? Who was fighting Raknakadaki and went, I know what this needs? Apparently they love fire. Otherwise they wouldn't have a hard-on for it. Don't you run away, man. Okay, GG. I can probably get in one more little hunt. I'll do a low rank. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah, seething basil juice. I did think of that one. I couldn't remember the name of the variant, but I did remember that it was fire. Again, on an already fire monster. Please do. Throw a couple more variants at me if there are even any more. Before the next hunt ends. Xbox achievement. For accumulating 10,000 Kamura points.
Come back anytime.
Nice.
Special quest has come in for you.
But yeah, I would love to hear if the
Which quest would you
trend continues. Yes, Xbox achievement. We have not fought a Barioth, but we have also not fought a Diablos.
I wish you
And I know which ones are gonna be more funny. I'm gonna hunt one last monster. But maybe the real monster hunter was the friend we made along the way. I need to make more traps. Aurora Somnicanth. Ooh, I like that one. An ice variant. Like, great, we needed it. Was there a Goshorog one? I can't remember. I feel like there might have been. I know there was no Tetranodon. We add water to water. I mean, Aurora Somnicanth, we're adding ice to water. But they are considered two separate elements. So it's fine enough. Lightning to lightning. Furious Rajang. Kinda. I don't know if that one really counts. Fire to fire to fire. I will let you know if that happens. I will let you know. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess Violet Mizitsune is...
This looks like a fair match.
It feels like a little bit of a different case. But it's also really not. It's just like, boom, here's some new moves, and now you have... Wait, no, doesn't it add explosion? Like the... Burst. Or, no, Blast. Blast is the name, yeah, doesn't it add Blast to Mizutsune's attacks? I seem to recall it doing that. So that's something at least. Still a bit lazy, but what can you do? I don't think this one's a crown or anything. Diablos are just always really big. Chaotic Megala. True. I feel like that one justifies itself. But also, it's like we already have Shagaru Megala. We need an extra variant. And then like two of them get Risen, right? You get Risen Chaotic Gore. And then you get Risen Shaggy. Roll Slop? That's crazy. Monster Hunter's had rules in it since 2004. That would be crazy. Surely nobody calls it Roll Slop, right? I don't know why my brain thought of Expedition 33 after that. I don't even think there is rolling in it. Maybe it was just the word slop. I don't really have much to say about Expedition 33. It kind of just looks like best RPG game ever to somebody who's never played RPG. I remember seeing this one section of the game where there are these floating things in the sky and like you're doing parkour to get on top of them. And someone compared it to a Roblox obby, like those platforming games they have on there. And genuinely, that did get a chuckle out of me, and that's the biggest thing I have tied to E33 in my head. Only game I can think of that has useless rolling is Ocarina of Time. It does beat running, but only if you want to hear ha 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 yeah. Like, no thank you, I'm okay. I'm good. It's also not like the most annoying thing ever, so I do it sometimes. I'm not super far into Ocarina of Time. I'm on like Dungeon 2 as Adult Link, but I don't have my 64 with me. Best FRPG as in French role-playing game. Did it win by default or what? I can't imagine there's too much competition in the FRPG market. If in your trailer your character is rolling or is it Souls-like, then it's roll slop or hard slop. Hard slop is crazy. Even the term. Slop is inherently like just a pile of liquid shit, essentially, right? Hard slop, you just let it muster. Ugh, no. I certainly hope you are jesting and rolling slightly out of proportion. The hard slop thing, because surely we can't be calling difficulty over that of Animal Crossing New Horizons hard slop. We surely can't. Oh my god, I have to use my brain and learn patterns to win? Hard slop. Difficulty slop. The only one I agree with is streamer slop. What is streamer slop? Please define for this streamer here. Please. That's why it's the best. Very true. It's easy to win when you're the only one fighting. When I think the words streamer slop, I just think of Roblox immediately. Uncurated platform with just, like, quality testing outside the top 1% of games, which are genuinely impressive. I don't know if any of you have seen or played Phantom Forces on there. I did about, like, 9 years ago. And it's genuinely incredible how they can make a functioning FPS that doesn't really feel like it's in Roblox. Like it looks like a game that's not even on the platform. Games that are basic and addicting, using Unity or Unreal assets and adding nods to streamers. Okay, the Unity and Unreal Engine little shout out there. Hard agree. I've been looking through a couple little silly titles recently because I've been doing a lot of backlog hunting, I suppose. I don't know, I haven't really gamed in like half a year. And I'm enjoying it. But there are some games that I open and I see like the Unity symbol and the game just ends up being kinda ass. And I'm thinking, wow, how could I have ever seen this coming? I'm sorry, Insane Robots. I know you had good intentions. But if you're making like a deck-based arena fighter thing, with like, you have to draw your cards from the deck, please let us customize it, or don't like outweigh the amount of attack and defense cards by at least 3 times compared to all the hack and like glitch cards and swaps. How are you supposed to hack, glitch, and swap if there's like nothing on the field at all? If you can't play it, you can't hack it, you can't glitch it. I don't know. Very odd little tangent, my apologies. But I'm sorry, Insane Robots, you are remaining uncleared. I've heard great things about Inscryption. I might have mentioned this on stream before, but when I was in 12th grade, first semester, I was in the bathroom and a buddy of mine, Racine, he's actually been in here before. quite a number of times in these streams. He mentioned to this other guy, this 11th grader, he's like, yeah, he streams shit, like on Twitch. And the kid's like, oh, okay, you ever heard of Inscription or played it? I'm like, no, but I'll give it a look. And my mind jumps to that every time I hear about the game, and it genuinely looks fun. It looks good. Maybe I should play Inscription as tribute to that 11th grader in the bathroom. That might be a good idea. That might be fun. Deck building ARG story game. I love my cards, how I love my women. What, only one at a time, but it's really good. Good man. Meta story game? I don't know what word was supposed to be replaced with meta. But, either way, thank you all for being in tonight. I've had a lovely time streaming this. I might end up streaming more Monday if I don't end up getting the call from the people who are supposed to be employing me to come in, do the formal interview and shit. Yada yada yada. I've got the job, I'm just waiting for these people to get off vacation. Which is a pain, but oh well. Blowing you? When the fuck did I say blowing? I'm talking about the people who are hiring me? What did I say? I didn't say fucking blowing me. From the people that are supposed to be employing me? Me? Okay, I either said hiring or employing. We can have a look back if you guys would like to. These people are definitely not supposed to be blowing me. But yes, the two people able to be hiring me are on vacation. So we will see. If I don't get hired, I'm probably just going to be streaming. If they don't come back on Monday, I will probably be streaming more Monster Hunter. Medically kind of not being able to hear well. I might as well be saying that right now, because I think I've got tinnitus in my left ear, but we're gonna find out. Yes, hello, okay. I will give you lots of pets as soon as I end stream, okay? You silly goofball. Not blowing. Bad crypt, bonk. Bad crypt. Alright. Pretend there is Miitomo music in the background, and that there's a spinning Bowser on the final screen. Please, for me, do it for me. Thank you to Nightmare, Alpha, Alcaraz, Jossies GF, Leopard, Celicrypt. Did Pikmin come in earlier? I think so. I don't remember. Maybe not. There you go. There's your ending screen. Especially thank you to Crept and Leopard for staying on in so late into the stream. I've had a lovely time. Thank you, fellas. Salty shoutouts, good point. Celicrypt streamed today. Go check it out. It was cool. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, very good game. Play it right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. Go play it immediately. Do it now. It's awesome. It doesn't even cost that much. It's a good video game. I'll stream tomorrow? Good. I did not say buts. Oh yes I did. Ifs, ands, or buts. But it was one T. Not two. Okay, I'll actually go now. Bye, fellas. Appreciate you a bunch. See you soon. Remember, one T.